The room hums with low murmurs, eyes darting in your direction, lingering just a bit too long. You're at a social gathering, a familiar scene, yet something feels different tonight. The air is thick with curiosity and envy, every gaze fixed on you, searching, questioning. You can sense their unspoken words, the whispers that follow you wherever you go. How does he do it? What's his secret? They're drawn to you, captivated by the ageless glow that radiates from within, unable to look away. This isn't the first time you've felt this way. The world has always seemed to be caught off guard by your presence, trying to uncover the mystery of why you look so much younger than your years. But as they wonder, you already know the truth, a truth that goes beyond the physical, something deep, spiritual, and profoundly divine. The flash of cameras, the lingering stares, and the disbelieving gasps, they're all too familiar. You recall a moment not too long ago, when a stranger stopped you in your tracks, astonished by your age. "There's no way you're that old," they'd said, eyes wide with disbelief. And then there was the time at a gathering when someone, unable to resist, blurted out, "What's your secret? You don't age." These moments play in your mind like scenes from a movie, each encounter more mysterious than the last. You've felt it all your life. People inexplicably drawn to your energy, sensing something different about you, something that defies the natural order of things. But tonight, as the curious glances weigh heavily upon you, a realization dawns. Your youthful appearance is not a mere coincidence, nor is it the result of some worldly elixir. It's a manifestation of something far greater, something divine. This radiance that others see, the light that makes you appear ageless, is nothing less than your inner spiritual glow. It's as if your soul is shining through, defying the passage of time and reflecting the divine light that resides within you. This is your divine radiance, a gift that sets you apart, a mystery that others can sense but never fully understand. Each encounter, each puzzled look has been a clue, a piece of a puzzle that you're only now beginning to put together. There was that time when someone mistook you for being years younger, their eyes widening in disbelief when you corrected them. Or the moment when an old friend, having not seen you for years, remarked on how you hadn't changed a bit. These instances weren't just flattering. They were evidence of something much deeper at work. It's not just your skin that defies age. It's your entire being, your spirit that remains untouched by the years. Your appearance is a reflection of your soul's purity and the divine energy that flows through you. This glow, this agelessness, is a testament to the spiritual work you've done, the inner light you've nurtured, and the connection you've cultivated with the divine. It's not just about looking young. It's about embodying a timeless spirit that transcends the physical, a spirit that others can see even if they don't fully understand it. And this understanding, this revelation, is the key to unlocking the full potential of your divine gift. What others see as a physical anomaly is in reality the outer expression of an inner truth. Your youthfulness is a signpost pointing to the profound spiritual life you've cultivated, a life filled with practices that align you with the divine and nurture your spirit. It's the result of living in harmony with universal truths, of embracing love, compassion, and kindness in every aspect of your life. The more you align with these higher principles, the more your body reflects the eternal nature of your spirit. The mystery of your youthful appearance is also a reminder to others of what is possible when one is deeply connected to their true essence. It serves as an invitation for those around you to look beyond the physical and explore the spiritual dimensions of their own lives. Your presence becomes a catalyst, sparking curiosity and sometimes envy, but ultimately guiding others toward their own journey of self-discovery. This is the power of your divine radiance. It not only illuminates your path, but also shines a light for others to follow. But with this divine gift comes a price. Not everyone who looks at you does so with admiration. Envy lurks in the hearts of those who see what they cannot possess. It wasn't long ago when someone, consumed by jealousy, confronted you. Their words dripped with disbelief, their gaze hardened with resentment. "It's not fair," they muttered, as if your youthful glow were a personal affront to their own aging reflection. You stood there, calm and composed, fully aware that their reaction stemmed from a place of spiritual ignorance. They saw only the surface, the outward appearance, never realizing that what they envied was not your age, but your spirit. As you walked away from that encounter, your thoughts turned inward. You realized that your youthful energy was more than skin deep. It was a reflection of your ageless spirit, a connection to the divine that transcends the physical world. This wasn't just about looking young. It was about being young in spirit, a spirit untouched by the wear and tear of time. You understood, in that moment, the true nature of your gift. It was your spirit, pure and radiant, that made you appear younger, that drew people to you like moths to a flame. You weren't just defying age, you were embodying the very essence of timelessness, a spirit aligned with the eternal. You began to see the envy and disbelief for what it truly was, a manifestation of others' own struggles with aging and mortality. They weren't really angry with you. They were angry with themselves, with the passage of time that they could not control. They saw in you what they wished for themselves, a way to hold on to youth, to defy the inevitable march of time. But what they didn't realize is that your secret wasn't something that could be bottled or bought. It was the result of a life lived in harmony with the divine, a life that had transcended the limitations of the physical world. This realization deepened your understanding of the path you were on. Your youthful glow wasn't just a sign of your own spiritual journey. It was a beacon for others, a light that could guide them toward their own awakening. But to do that, you would need to show them the way, to help them see beyond the surface and understand the true source of your radiance. It wasn't about teaching them how to look young. It was about showing them how to live young, to connect with their own ageless spirit and tap into the divine energy that flows through all of us. As you continued to reflect, you found yourself filled with compassion for those who envied you. You understood that their jealousy was rooted in their own fears and insecurities, their own struggles with aging and the passage of time. You saw that they were not your enemies, but souls in need of guidance, in need of the light that you carried within you. And so you made a promise to yourself, to use your gift not just for your own benefit, but to help others find their own connection to the divine, to help them see that the true secret to agelessness lies not in the physical, but in the spiritual. The next time you encountered someone consumed by envy, you were ready. Instead of feeling hurt or defensive, you felt a deep sense of understanding. You saw beyond their words, beyond their bitterness, and into their hearts. You realized that their envy was a cry for help, a sign of their disconnection from the source of true youthfulness, their own spirit. And with this realization, you found the strength to respond with kindness and compassion. You didn't just defend yourself, you offered them a glimpse of the truth, a way out of their suffering. This shift in perspective transformed your interactions with others. Instead of seeing their envy as a burden, you began to see it as an opportunity, a chance to share your light, to help others find their own path to agelessness. You knew that not everyone would be ready to hear your message, but that didn't matter. What mattered was that you were living your truth, shining your light, and offering others the opportunity to do the same. And in doing so, you were fulfilling your divine mission, bringing more light and love into the world. Your understanding of the spiritual significance of your youthful appearance deepened even further as you reflected on the lessons you had learned. You saw that your glow was not just a gift for you to enjoy, but a tool for transformation, a way to inspire others to seek their own connection to the divine. You realized that your path was not just about your own spiritual growth, but about helping others find their way as well. And with this realization came a renewed sense of purpose and commitment to your mission. The clarity hit you in a moment of quiet reflection, away from the prying eyes and whispered judgments. You sat alone, the noise of the world fading into the background, and suddenly, everything became clear. This glow that you possessed, this youthful energy that others found so fascinating, was more than just a physical trait. It was a reflection of your inner light, a light that you were meant to share with the world. You remembered the teachings, the guidance that had led you to this point. Every moment of doubt, every question you had ever asked, had been leading you to this understanding, that your glow was not just a gift, but a responsibility. And so you made a decision. The next time someone approached you, drawn to your light, you would be ready. It wasn't long before you were tested. Someone, with intentions not entirely pure, came too close, their curiosity tinged with something darker. But this time, you were prepared. You saw through their facade, recognized the imbalance in their spirit, and responded with grace and wisdom. You handled the situation with ease, knowing that your glow was not just for you, but for those who were ready to receive it with an open heart. You had embraced your divine mission, fully aware of the power and responsibility that came with your unique glow. As you continued to reflect, you realized that this glow wasn't just something you possessed. It was something you had nurtured, something you had earned through years of spiritual growth and self-discovery. It was the result of the work you had done on yourself, the connection you had forged with the divine, and the love and compassion you had cultivated in your heart. This wasn't just about looking young. It was about living in alignment with your true self, with your divine purpose. And now, as you stood in the light of this realization, you knew that you were ready to fully embrace your unique glow, to step into the world with confidence and grace, knowing that you were exactly where you were meant to be. This understanding brought with it a deep sense of peace. No longer did you feel the need to hide your light or downplay your gifts. You knew that your glow was a part of your divine mission, a tool that you were meant to use to bring light and love into the world. And with this realization came a new sense of purpose, a new commitment to living your life in alignment with your divine purpose, to using your gifts to uplift and inspire others. You were no longer just a passive recipient of divine grace. You were an active participant in the divine plan, a co-creator of your own destiny. As you walked through the world with this new understanding, you found that others were drawn to you in even greater numbers. But this time, instead of feeling overwhelmed or uncomfortable, you welcomed their attention with open arms. You saw each encounter as an opportunity to share your light, to guide others toward their own spiritual awakening. And in doing so, you found that your own light grew even brighter, your own connection to the divine even stronger. You were no longer just a beacon of light. You were a lighthouse, guiding others safely through the storms of life. You began to notice how your glow affected those around you. The once curious and envious gazes transformed into looks of admiration and respect. People began to approach you, not just to ask about your youthful appearance, but to seek guidance, to ask how they too could find the light within themselves. You realized that your glow had become a source of inspiration, a symbol of hope for those who were lost in the darkness of their own fears and doubts. Embracing your unique glow also meant embracing the responsibility that came with it. You understood that your light was not just for your own benefit, but for the benefit of all those who crossed your path. You saw that your mission was to help others find their own light, to guide them towards their own spiritual awakening. And with this realization came a deep sense of fulfillment, a knowing that you were living your life in alignment with your true purpose. As you continued on this path, you found that your glow grew even stronger. The more you embraced your divine mission, the more your light shone, not just for yourself, but for others as well. You realized that your glow was a reflection of the love and compassion you carried in your heart, a sign of your deep connection to the divine. And with this realization came a renewed sense of purpose, a commitment to continue living your life in alignment with your divine mission, to continue shining your light for all to see. And then it happened, the epiphany. You realized that your youthful appearance was not just a gift for you to enjoy, but a tool in your divine mission. You understood that the light you carried was meant to uplift others, to inspire them to seek the same connection to the divine. Your ageless spirit was not a secret to be kept, but a beacon to guide others towards their own spiritual awakening. This gift of youthfulness, this radiant glow, was God's way of showing you the path you were meant to walk. And so you committed yourself fully to this mission, knowing that it was your duty to use your energy for the benefit of others. As you looked to the future, you saw the blessings that awaited you. Every step you took, every moment of growth, would bring you closer to the divine, filling your life with even more radiance and vitality. You saw a future where your light would only grow stronger, where your connection to the divine would deepen, leading you to new heights of spiritual fulfillment. The journey ahead was clear, and the promise of continual growth filled you with a sense of peace and purpose. Your path was set, your mission clear, and you were ready to embrace all that lay ahead. But this epiphany was not just about your own journey. It was about the impact you were meant to have on others. You saw that your light, your youthful glow, was a gift not just for your own benefit, but for the benefit of all those who were drawn to you. Your mission was clear: to use your light to guide others toward their own spiritual awakening, to help them see that the true source of agelessness lies not in the physical, but in the spiritual. You were meant to be a teacher, a guide, a beacon of light in a world that often feels dark and uncertain. As you embraced this mission, you felt a new sense of purpose and fulfillment. No longer were you just living for yourself. You were living for something greater, something divine. You were part of a larger plan, a divine plan that was unfolding perfectly, step by step. And with this realization came a deep sense of peace, a knowing that you were exactly where you were meant to be, doing exactly what you were meant to do. You were living your divine mission fully and completely, and in doing so, you were helping to bring more light and love into the world. And as you continued on this path, you saw the fruits of your labor. The more you shared your light, the more others were drawn to you, the more they were inspired to seek their own connection to the divine. You were no longer just a passive observer of your own life. You were an active participant in the divine plan, a co-creator of your own destiny. And with each step you took, you grew stronger, more radiant, more connected to the divine. You were living your purpose, fulfilling your mission, and in doing so, you were helping to bring more light into the world. With this deeper commitment to your divine mission came a newfound clarity. You saw that every challenge, every obstacle you faced was an opportunity to grow, to deepen your connection to the divine. You understood that your youthful appearance, your glow, was just one aspect of your divine mission, a mission that went far beyond the physical. It was about spreading love, compassion, and light in a world that so desperately needed it. And as you embraced this mission, you found that your light grew even brighter, your connection to the divine even stronger. The more you aligned with your divine mission, the more you realized that your path was not just about you. It was about all those who were drawn to your light, all those who needed your guidance, your wisdom, your love. You saw that your mission was to help others find their own connection to the divine, to help them see that they too could embrace their own light, their own divine mission. And with this realization came a deep sense of fulfillment, a knowing that you were exactly where you were meant to be, doing exactly what you were meant to do. As you looked to the future, you saw the endless possibilities that lay ahead. You saw a world filled with light, love, and compassion. A world where people were connected to their true selves, to the divine energy that flows through all of us. And with this vision in mind, you committed yourself fully to your divine mission, knowing that you were part of something much greater than yourself. You were a beacon of light in a world that needed it, a guide for those who were lost, a source of inspiration for all who were drawn to your glow. And with this commitment came a deep sense of peace, a knowing that you were exactly where you were meant to be, doing exactly what you were meant to do. Returning to the present, you stand tall, fully aware of the power that lies within you. The eyes that once caused you discomfort now evoke a sense of compassion and understanding. You no longer see the world through the lens of judgment, but through the eyes of one who has been touched by the divine. You know that your gift is not just a blessing, but a responsibility to share your light, to guide others towards their own spiritual awakening. And now, dear chosen one, it is time for you to embrace your own unique glow. Type 111 inches and amen if you feel the power of your spirit, if you are ready to walk the path that has been laid out for you. Recognize the divine mission that is yours, and trust that you are exactly where you need to be. Share this message, spread the word, and let others know that they too can embrace their divine gift of youthfulness. Thank you for watching, and remember, you are not alone in your journey as a chosen one. May your light continue to shine brightly, guiding you and those around you towards a future filled with divine radiance and endless blessings.